the team here do a huge amount of that connectivity really with employment, and we can't do enough of it. You know, and we're always incredibly grateful when employers give their time to come and just talk to students, whether it's in a masterclass, whether it's in a progression talk like we witnessed earlier. You know, as much as we can do from an employer's perspective to help, you know, our students understand what will help them to stand out from the crowd, you know, as they go forward into employment.
And I think, you know, I suppose I should declare an interest because I went to my local FE college. There wasn't a sixth form at my secondary school. I think that's the case for a lot of people, and I think it's just worth pointing out a third of young people will, I think it's something like 37%, 38% of young people go to their local FE college, and it does a variety of different pathways. I happen to do A-levels. For me, I felt it was a really great environment to be in to help me more independently learn, like a stepping stone to what would become a university environment I would go on to next. But I think being thrown in also with students on different pathways, much more vocational routes that link to jobs, I think was really helpful to kind of give you a sense of where your destination would be. And so obviously we're sat in London, which is a really vibrant economy, lots of different opportunities. But as you say, has its own cut of the NEETs problem. And that welcome work by Ellen Milburn really starting to kind of tease out not just the numbers, but the challenges. And I suppose, you know, for all of the stuff you and your team do every day, Angela, that's something you see firsthand. You know, it's really the role that your colleges play in the sites to keep lives on track, often for young people from, you know, maybe more challenging, more disadvantaged backgrounds, but all backgrounds, you know, and they're trying to get on in life, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that is completely what we stand for. You know, and I think we see all the time students of all ages, but, you know, particularly young people who perhaps haven't flourished in a school environment, who flourish in this environment, probably for some of the reasons that of when you flourished at college. You know, I think it's a different environment for school. You know, the standards are high, of course they are, and the expectations are there exactly the same from an academic point of view and an achievement point of view. But I think the environment is very different, and there is far more connectivity, as you say, with the world of work and next steps, and that, you know, say you take Soho for example, there's always things going on here, you know, and every day is different, and that's what I think for a lot of students sees them really fly when they do come to college.